Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Achieving Alpha and welcome back to another episode of Smart Money Analysis for today, that is 7th of July 2021. And another bullish day in Nifty, kind of sideways to bullish day. And once again, the strength was primarily because of Bank Nifty. So this has been the case for the last 2 days. So let's have a look at the charts and the data and try to understand what's the activity. So this is the daily time frame chart for Nifty, and despite of global weakness yesterday, although the US indices recovered, almost recovered, and Nasdaq in fact closed at an all-time high yesterday, but you see that we have a lot of bullishness, and you will see buying pressure from the lower levels, and it was kind of a range-bound trading session until the last minutes the rise came, and this is a strong closing. So the closing is roughly at 15,878, and I would call this a very strong closing. In fact, it is the highest closing, or it is basically the all-time high closing. So let's have a look at the option chain and try to understand what happened there. So this is a very interesting option chain. You will see the amount of puts which have been written compared to the amount of calls, that is just massive. Just have a look at this. 29.5 lakh new puts added on 15,800, then 14 lakh added on 15,700, and just look at the kind of cumulative OI which is there. And in fact, people were so afraid of the up move in the last minutes that there has been net on net basis unwinding on 15,900 call option, which was having a very significant cumulative OI during the first half. So this demonstrates the kind of pressure which bulls are putting up on the market, and the kind of strength which bulls possess at the moment in this particular market. So let's see, 16,000 would still be a hurdle because you can see the highest cumulative OI here. But if at all this put writing is by the smart money, there is a very high possibility of 16,000 in tomorrow's expiry. But again, let's not jump to conclusions before we have a look at the data. And once the data is out, that will make things more clear. But clearly, this is a put dominant option chain, and PCR can most probably confirm that. Yes, the PCR is at 1.13, and which confirms that this is a bullish option chain, and that's what you can see in the OI as well. So let's have a look at the option chain for Bank Nifty. Okay, here is the option chain for Bank Nifty, and again Bank Nifty was the one which was demonstrating strength. And again, just have a look at these OI on the put side and compare them with the OI on the call side, which has been added today. Again, massive difference here. So we'll see almost 8.5 lakh added on 35,700, 4.5 lakh added on 35,600, and then 2.1 lakh added on 35,500. And just compare it with this. These are such tiny numbers, and these are such massive numbers comparatively. So again, looks like a very heavy and a put dominant option chain, certainly a bullish one. And the highest OI still is on 35,000 and followed by 35,500. So 35,500 will act as a strong support now. But once that is taken out, then 35,000 again has a very strong support and a really good cumulative OI. Talking about the call side, so 36,000 people still believe that it won't be breached because you can see a cumulative OI of roughly about 2 million here. The addition is not that much, but still the highest OI is at 36,000. But once again, if most of this writing is by smart money, then you can expect 36,000 as well. But again, as I mentioned, we won't be jumping to conclusions unless we have a look at the data itself. So let's have a look at the PCR again. It should be more than one. Yes, it is extremely bullish, so it is at 1.35. In fact, it is going into the overbought territory, but again, the overbought territory is not yet here. Once it crosses 1.5, we can say that this has become kind of overbought, and then you can expect some correction. But yes, looking at this, there is still room for upside, and this option chain is again looking heavily bullish. So let's have a look at the global cues. So US is kind of flat since morning, particularly Dow and S&P. Nasdaq has shown strength, and the reason is simple: the bond yields have fallen up too much. So we'll see this at 1.32, which is like extremely low, and I'm not sure that how many months before did we see these levels, but again, this is giving a very good advantage to Nasdaq and the tech stocks in US. Talking about the European indices, so DAX is looking very strong, trading at roughly around 15,650, which is extremely strong. There was some very good weakness yesterday, but today looks like DAX is strong. CSE is kind of flat and FTSE is mildly strong. But again, let's wait for the US markets to open and then we'll probably see some decisive movement in Dow and S&P. Asian indices were quite weak, but looks like they have also recovered, although Nikkei is still significantly down. But these indices were in deep red today, but now they seems to have recovered. And talking about SGX Nifty, so that is trading pretty close to 15,900. So that's what we can see at the moment. So let's have a look at the activity in the cash. And yeah, I think I missed crude oil. That is very important to track. Dollar index has seen a very good healthy upside momentum, and that's the reason that USD INR is rising, or basically our currency is getting weaker. And talking about Brent oil, so this has cooled off from 77 to 75, but still 75 is also not good. And as I say on a daily basis, that this is an alarming situation basis the fundamentals. Anyways, let's have a look at the activity in the cash and in the derivatives market and try to understand what happened there. So this is the data for the cash market. You will see a change of hands here. So today the FIIs have bought for 533 crores and the DIIs have done some minute profit booking worth 232 crores. Overall, there is a buying of roughly about 300 crores in this particular data, which is mildly positive. So for today, the action in the cash market looks out to be mildly positive because there is a net buying of roughly about 300 crores. Let's have a look at the derivatives data and try to understand the action there. So this is the derivatives data that we have for today. Let's start with the FIIs as usual. So the net long and index futures has a minute reduction of roughly about 0.5%. So you will see long unwinding plus short covering, but the long unwinding is more. So I would call this neutral. I won't call this bearish, but this is neutral to very mildly bearish. Talking about stock futures, so again stock futures is kind of neutral to mild bullish. Again, this is not exactly bullish, but you will see some long build up, minute long build up plus some minute short covering, but still I would call this neutral. So the activity in futures looks out to be quite neutral to me. Not much movement here. Let's talk about the options. So the options looks out to be a little interesting. Why, you will see that the call longs have increased by almost 32,000. The put longs happen to be more, but if you compare it with the call shots and the put shots that you have, so you will see that a lot of the put shots have been done by the FIIs today. So a lot of the put shots that you see in the option chain is probably by the FIIs. And if I were to give you a net on net basis conclusion, so you will see that almost there are 4,000 lots of call buy and almost 1200 lots of put sell. So although this looks bullish, but not a lot of bullishness, because you will see almost 5k lots which are favoring the bullish side. So FIIs are almost quite neutral in the index as of now, because you will see not much activity in the futures and not much activity in the options as well, although they do have a bullish bias, but only about 5000 lots. So that is what we can see here, but still options activity is bullish. Futures is neutral, almost in neutral in both stock as well as in index. Let's talk about the pro desks. So pro desks, the index futures, you will see a reduction again. So this is long unwinding plus minute short buildup. So there is a reduction of roughly about 2.34%. So I would call this mildly negative. Talking about stock futures, so again stock futures, you will see long buildup plus some short buildup, but the long buildup is more. Therefore, this is mildly positive. Talking about the options activity, so let's see. So you will see that there are minute call longs added here, but the thing is this, right? Yesterday the call shots were too many from the pros, but today looks like they have to run for cover, and these guys basically would have exited in loss today because the market shot up, and the significant number of call shots which they had made yesterday, they basically had to cover that up. So you will see that these guys probably incurred some losses today. And yes, not everyone is profitable all the time. When FIIs can face loss, the pros can also face loss, and not everyone is profitable on every single day. So that is something which we need to understand. Anyways, there seems to be a good number of put longs, but on the contrary, there happens to be a very high number of put shorts as well. So what can we say on an overall basis? If you have a look at this particular difference, so this unwinding and this is roughly a difference of about 48k. But yes, we need to understand that although this is positive, but a lot of this upside has come from the short covering from the pros. So still the put shorts are too much. And again, a lot of the put shots in the option chain that we saw, the pros have a healthy contribution to that. So when the FIIs and pros both are having healthy contribution, so we can say that the put shots were by the strong hands, and you can expect that the market could either remain sideways or it can go up. Although the chances of going up are looking a little high, although not a lot, but still the chances of falling at least are looking less, at least for tomorrow. So let's have a look at the retail data, and that will probably confirm. The net long in index futures seems to have been up by almost 0.83%. So you will see long addition. Plus, this is not short covering. This is almost the same number of shorts which were yesterday. But still, this is positive, mildly positive. Talking about stock futures. So stock futures again, you will see long build up plus some short build up. But the long build up is more. So again, the action seems to be positive. Let's talk about the options activity. So this is where the problem lies, because you see that the pros and FIIs were significantly bullish in the options activity, but the retail is exactly the opposite. You will see that the retailers have taken up so many puts home. So you will see almost more than 2 lakh new puts which the retailers have taken home today, and that's not a very healthy sign. So the retail is bearish and these guys are bullish. So there's a high probability that the market might go up. And again, there seems to be a good number of call shots from the retail as well. The put shots are also there, but again, the put long seems to be dominating. So, on an overall basis, we can say that this is roughly about 51k lots of calls sold. So, this is extremely bearish, and almost about 40,000 lots of put buy. So, again, there is heavy call selling plus heavy put buying from the retail, which makes them extremely bearish, and which suggests that the market is likely to go up and maintain a bullish stance for tomorrow. So anyways, let's see how do things turn up. And yes, this is it for the analysis for today. And yes, I completed the prototype, so looks like a lot of people are interested. We have around 129 votes and 76% people are interested for the data. And also a lot of you were interested. Basically, I saw a lot of comments, and yes, so the data fee is going to be quite nominal. It's 300 rupees for a month, and I think it's pretty nominal. And if you can learn how to trade based on this particular data, I don't think it will take more than a day for you to recover the monthly fee. 300 rupees is what, like I would say 12 points in Bank Nifty. So anyways, let me show you a prototype of how the data will look like. Okay. Yes, so we will basically have two emails, as I mentioned, one for the index derivatives and one for the index stocks. So let me show you. So you go to the index derivatives, you will have an email like this, and you'll basically have all of the data that we are analyzing. So let me show you here. So what will happen is that this overall data will not be encompassed in this particular window. So we'll have to view the entire message, and when you click that, you will be taken to a separate page. And don't worry, this is all visible on mobile, and I have tried that. So mobile devices are fully compatible with this particular thing. So we will have this particular data, the futures data that we discuss, the options data, and you will have what are the net number of calls bought, net number of puts bought. So you will see that today they roughly about the FIIs have bought for 3800 lots of call, and they have shorted almost 1248 lots of put. So you will also get the similar data for pro desks and for the retail. So this is one thing. And regarding the stocks data, so the stocks data, let me show you that as well. And yes, so this is the stocks data. So we will have the stock analysis for almost all the stocks in Nifty, and this is what we'll have. So I mentioned we'll have the top 20 stocks in Nifty, and you will basically have the delivery percentages, what was the change in OI, what was the change in price, the change in volume, which gives you a good enough idea. So we will have the action corresponding to each of these, so you can have a detailed analysis of each of these stocks. So this will basically help you, and you will see that how many of these stocks were having long build up. So 50% of the above 20 stocks have a long build up, 30% have short covering, and 20% have short build up. So this will again give you a clear picture of what's happening. And again, for Bank Nifty, we have the top 5 stocks as I mentioned. So we will have these 5 stocks, which is roughly about 90% of the weightage in Bank Nifty. And again, you will have things like delivery percentages, OI, the change in price, the change in volume, and an overall summary. So today you will see that roughly about 80% of these stocks have a long build up and 20% have short covering. So again, this is the analysis that you can do, and tomorrow there will be a dedicated video coming up, but still there is basically a Google form, and the payments I would be accepting through UPI. So I will link the form in the description. If you are interested, you can basically subscribe for that, and yeah, you can simply fill up the form, and I will add you to this subscription, and you will start getting these particular emails. So this is what we have, and yes, there is no forcing. Once again, you can join if you think that this data can particularly help you, and if you think that this is worth it and adding value to your trading. So this is it for the video then. I hope you enjoyed this particular video. If you did, please consider pressing the like button, and if you're new and coming up for the first time, subscribe to this channel for more such content. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. Have a good day. Take care and bye bye.